All right, got a little bit of progress to show you. It's starting to take shape, slowly but surely. Let me know what you think of what I got so far. So today I'm working on some close-in panels, trying to figure out how this rear bumper should be, the rest of the wheel well opening, etc., etc. It may seem like I jump around a lot from one thing to another, and I do, because sometimes I get tired of working on the same thing. And boy, do I love body work. Well, after some cutting and some laying in pieces of cardboard, I have a shape that I kind of like. Looks like when I cut the bumper that I'm actually going to use, I'm going to cut it right along that blue tape line right there, so I have a little bit of an angle right here. That looks a lot better in my opinion. Everything else seems to be working out pretty good. Got a little gap right back here for the air to come out of. From cardboard templates to real plates. And occasionally you make a little mistake, so you got to get out your little Dremel tool and change those mistakes. The right tool for the job. Well, have I cut it far enough now? Nope. Needs to be cut more. Well, after a little more hacking away with the Dremel tool, I finally got those welds to pop loose so I can save this piece and not have to make a new one. Now I'll just slide a little wooden wedge up in here, because that won't catch fire when I weld it. Well, a little too tight. There we go. Looks a lot better. That moved it maybe a 1/16 of an inch. Tack it back in place. The body man will be happy. Oh, welding in the good old summertime. You get to open all the doors, you can't run the AC, can't have a fan blowing on you because it blows the gas away. It's a wonderful time. Didn't have my air ready to cool the spot weld. Doesn't really matter that much right here because it's not going to warp, but I like to stay in the habit. Yeah, I think that'll work. Close up some gaps. The reason I'm using a little piece of a plastic scraper is I don't want to put any dents in the metal that my body man will have to take out. Beautiful. It's not too complicated. Just got to move this into position a little bit, hook up the ground cable, and start welding. What is that? I don't understand it. I absolutely do not understand it. I've been doing spot welds for hours and hours and hours. I turn the camera on, and this one goes completely to All right, let's try that again with all the paint cleaned off this time. Much better. Be sure to look for my new book, Blind Man Welding, now available in paperback. Ooh, nice smooth edge. New rule, all welding and grinding must be done before 9 a.m. Of course, that means I have to get out to the shop before 9 a.m., but that's another story. Anyway, I've got these things trimmed out pretty good. Got to smooth them up a little bit on the back edge, but they're getting there. The shape is about what I'm looking for. And I have some of the outer bumper mounting points. These two right here, I still have to add a mounting point back here somewhere and figure out how I'm going to mount it below the taillight and fill this little piece in. But it's coming right along. That should hold it on better than the couple pieces of tape I had when I accidentally took it for a test drive and didn't take it back off. But it held. All right, got to put a little paint on stuff, keep it from rusting away. Going to do a little work on those outer bumper sections, mount them right there, and a mount at the bottom yet. Other than that, rear quarters are looking pretty good. Of course, then again, got to do the part where it blends into the door. Also, working on modifying Toyota Celica shifter so that it's got long enough travel to run the Chevrolet transmission. The 4T65 has a little bit longer throw than the old Toyota transmission had, so I had to put a little length on that arm. But that seems to work. A few other things to do with that. And once I get that finished, get the stuff back there painted, I'll put it back together enough so I can drive it around a little bit more and enjoy it for a little while. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. All right, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and as always, thanks for watching.